Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cerro De Pasco Resources channel. Just want to let you all know what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be running through company updates, industry updates, answering any questions you guys have. So if you have any during any of these interviews, don't be afraid to send them over to us. And of course, introducing members of the team. So who better to kick us off for video number one than CEO Guy Goulet. Guy, how you doing over there today?
Very good. And yourself, Michael?
I'm doing pretty well. I feel like the best way to start would be to talk about your past experience a little bit for everybody here first. You had gotten started all the way back in 86 as a geological engineer. Tell me how you went from that to then running these public companies and doing so well with them. When it got into it, you actually took some of these from 2 cents to over $3.60, but that's not even it. You've been involved with multiple companies. So tell us how that journey really got started for you.
Exact, Michael. I'm a geological engineer, graduated from the École Polytechnique back in 1996. I've been working in the field as a geologist right until 1994. And then me and my partner, we had that idea that lithium was going to be the energy of the future. So we decided to list the first company ever in the lithium business. So we listed back in 1996, we listed Lithos Corporation. And at the time was a market cap of, I would say, less than $1 million. And rapidly, everybody had Lithos shares in their portfolio. So the market cap has increased from $1 million up to $150 million within 6 months.
Wow. I mean, you were definitely right. Lithium did eventually come around to being one of the most important metals, and that seems to still be rising right now with the EV revolution currently going on. Let's turn our attention towards some of the other things you've done. Tell me about H2O innovation and what you did there.
So what happened with Lithos at the time, we went a step too far. We were pretty sure they were going to make that battery. Well, if you remember, you were not that old at the time. The battery from your telephone was a nickel cadmium battery. Mm-hmm. And I was pretty sure they were going to make it out of lithium metal. So we had that joint venture with Hydro-Quebec and Alcan at the time, which is a Rio Tinto today. And we made that consortium, raised $18 million, and we started developing a process to transform spodumene mm-hmm. to lithium carbonate. And then we did the electrolysis of the lithium carbonate to produce lithium metal. And we went by far away too far.
Yeah.
Why is that? If you check in your battery today, it's a lithium ion battery, which is a lithium carbonate mm-hmm. battery. So how I came to H2O Innovation, well, in the same company, we had a gold mine running. And if you remember back in 1999, gold collapsed. Gold went to $263 US per ounce. And we had that gold mine operating in Val-d'Or. All mining promoter, we were cut. We had to shut down the mine, and we lost all those lithium properties. So too bad. I had all those sophisticated shareholder in Montreal, and all the mining stock were down 10-1. So we did a special AGM at the Queen Elizabeth. I think there were 400 people there, and nobody wanted to hear about gold anymore. This was 1999. So went to the AGM, and we announced then that we're going in the water business now. Mm-hmm. So they loved the idea. I thought I was going to get shot, but I had a standing ovation. So anyway, I even got checks at the end of the meeting. So I did H2O Innovation with a partner there. We developed that company, which was specialized in membrane filtration. And we increased the market cap from I would say again from $1 million to $120 million in within. It took us more time. It took us 7 years to transform that company. Today, H2O Innovation is the largest water treatment company in Canada for treatment of water for municipalities.
Wow. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, you've had to deal with that. Was one of the biggest busts in the gold market. I would say that was quite rough, but you were able to pivot. But from there, you eventually wanted to get back to your roots, right? You wanted to get back into the mining industry. So tell us how that came to be.
Well, back in the 2008, well, we had revenues in the H2O Innovation about $50 million. Basically a geological engineer, so I had to replace myself by better people. They did a great job. And anyway, my wife told me, back in 2008 that I have a problem. And I said, what's my problem? She says, you want to go back in the mining business. And that's what I did. And at the time, we create Maya Gold and Silver, which is today $1 billion market cap company, on the ticker today, AYA.
Yeah, about to say it is one of the big ones. I recommend you guys go look any of these companies up and read the stories because it is really interesting. But Guy, let's wrap things up to where you are today. So you retired from there, and you're not done. You still have a little more in you. You want to get back into the fields. Tell us how you got involved with Cerro De Pasco. Just go into the intro of it. We'll go into a deep dive on the next
video. I didn't want to get back. I want to retire. I was 56, and I was okay coming out of Maya Gold and Silver. I thought my job was done, but I had one shareholder in Maya that came to see me, investment banker from New York, and he had that project, Cerro De Pasco. And he says, Guy, would you like to do another ride? So I asked my wife, my kids are gone. So I said, yes, we will do Cerro De Pasco resource together. So we listed Cerro De Pasco in 2017, and it's going to be a very, very ambitious project.
Perfect. Well, everybody, on the next video, we'll dive into the mission behind Cerro De Pasco and discuss it with you guys. But for now, thank you for watching the introduction video. If you have any questions about anything, don't be afraid to send them over. And of course, stay tuned for more. Guy, thank you for joining. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Michael.